Pi Mainnet is not just a blockchain milestone, it is the culmination of a long, deliberate process of moral, legal, and technical alignment. What many still describe as a launch is, in reality, something far deeper. A convergence state where the network, its users, and its assets are judged ready for full decentralization. This is why the current moment in Pi network feels different. It carries the weight of purification, what can best be described as a baptism phase, where only compliant behavior, legitimate assets, and ecosystem-aligned intent are allowed to pass forward. Pi Mainnet is a state, not a switch. Traditional crypto projects flip a switch. Testnet today, Mainnet tomorrow. Pi network rejects this model entirely. Pi Mainnet is a state of convergence, not a date on a calendar. It only becomes open when legal commitments, technical safeguards, and ethical governance reach a measurable threshold of stability. This design explains why timelines have remained fluid. The system is not waiting on developers, it is evaluating behavior. The network continuously assesses whether the ecosystem is ready to operate without centralized oversight. In this framework, Open Mainnet happens not when time passes, but when conditions are met. Why every Pi balance is under review. One of the most misunderstood aspects of Pi's transition is the idea of retroactive purity checks. When users accept the migration acknowledgement, they are not just agreeing to future rules, they are affirming that their past behavior aligns with Pi's principles. This includes confirming that Pi was not acquired through fraud, account abuse, speculative resale intent, or illicit activity. Legally, this makes purity retroactive. Technically, Pi's architecture supports this. Transaction histories, behavioral patterns, and asset provenance are analyzed by enforcement modules designed to trace how Pi entered an account, not just where it goes next. This means Pi is not only asking, "What will you do with Pi?" It is also asking, "How did you get it?" Use, not profit, is not a slogan, it's a rule. Many pioneers feel an unspoken tension in the ecosystem. The sense that Pi is meant to be used, not traded. That intuition is correct. Pi's legal language explicitly removes expectations of profit. The network positions Pi as a utility asset, not a speculative vehicle. This is reinforced at the technical level through AI-driven monitoring systems that flag behaviors associated with volatility, exchange routing, and artificial liquidity pressure. If Pi begins to behave like a tradable commodity rather than a medium of exchange, the system reacts. Assets can be frozen, isolated, or restricted, not through human intervention, but through automated governance logic. In other words, the agreement grants authority. The code executes discipline. What purification actually means. The purification phase is not symbolic, it is operational. It filters out three primary categories. First, illegitimately acquired Pi. This includes assets linked to scams, stolen credentials, or multi-account manipulation. Such Pi is permanently quarantined to protect network integrity. Second, speculative behavior. Attempts to convert Pi into quick profit, route it toward exchanges prematurely, or inject volatility are identified and neutralized. Third, ecosystem-incompatible services. Applications involving gambling, prohibited financial primitives, or exploitative mechanics are blocked at the platform level before they can scale. This is not censorship, it is ecosystem hygiene, designed to prevent the decay seen in many open blockchains. Why there is no fixed mainnet date. At the heart of Pi's architecture is condition-based activation. The system continuously calculates validation scores based on compliance, behavior stability, and governance readiness. Only when these metrics exceed defined thresholds does full Open Mainnet activate. If violations rise or instability emerges, the system can pause, rebalance, or even revert certain states. Surveillance does not end at opening, it intensifies. This makes Pi fundamentally different from speculative chains that open once and hope for the best. The bigger picture, a 6-year audit of human behavior. Strategically, Pi Network is doing something unprecedented. It is running a long-term audit of digital economic behavior, spanning years, not blocks. The migration acknowledgement acts as the legal covenant. The AI and Rust-based enforcement systems act as automated judges. Only assets and accounts that pass purity checks, ethical constraints, and systemic integrity tests are allowed into full decentralization. Final thought: freedom must be earned. Pi Network's philosophy is clear. Decentralization is not a right granted by code alone. It is a condition earned through trust, discipline, and alignment.